Just scrolling?
Nope. Shopping at farmandfleet.com. They've got name brand clothes, pet supply.
Always, I see it. Okay. And your car game mean, my brother. Let's not listen.
Man, we got to talk about cars.
You're Trop
You
5.
the only car. You the only one on radio that rep cars, been repping cars. You been having deals with Ford and Chevrolet. You've been talking long time, years.
Listen to me,
You not doing fraud?
This guy
you ain't
right
stealing
here.
cars? Not you. Not Flex.
We not selling bad houses.
No, we ain't selling fake houses. No, we not gonna steal no old lady houses.
That's not nice.
Nah, you ain't. You going to hell?
You knew you was gonna get it today.
You hell for stealing those old
houses.
Man.
Listen,
oh my God.
Listen, New York.
Oh my God, Charlamagne.
We are not up here selling the Brooklyn Bridge.
Hey, Charlamagne, come with Flex. Come with Flex. Come on.
Shout out to Mr. Touchy Feely.
Come on. Hey, I got 10,000 cash right now for anybody that's listening. And more importantly, we not doing fraud. Flex not doing fraud. He ain't selling no bad houses. He ain't selling no fake houses. He ain't doing none of that. I'm telling you. And when Rose said, I'm telling you, I can't say that for nobody else.
We are not selling the Brooklyn Bridge. You cannot buy that from us.
Oh my God, you cannot buy the Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
oh my God, it's called thievery.
Somebody's going to jail!
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
What's up, boy Tony? Tony's in town too.
Hey, just to pause real quick. I think I just had technical difficulties with my mic again. This is crazy. So I'm going to do it from the headset for now. You know what I'm saying? If you're just tuning in, it's Take Notes TV. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like notification and subscribe button. Apologize for the delay. We're talking about Funk Flex and Rick Ross Rose getting that DJ Envy. If you're late to the live, you know what I'm saying, I apologize for the audio issues. We back.
Tony's in town.
Charlamagne, come work with Funk Flex. Come on.
Oh, this is cool.
I like Charlamagne.
Oh, we definitely got to, you know what I'm saying.
Panicure, I want that petty.
That's for everybody.
I got the Statue of Liberty for sale, $25 million.
Exactly. I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge, $26 million.
All right, due to copyright infringement stuff, I'm just going to stop right there. But basically, you know what I'm saying, if you couldn't tell right there, Rose was right there. He was in an interview with Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? They were at Hot 97 fessing it up. And you have Flex right there. Flex was getting back to his old Flex when he used to ride through New York City. And you hear Flex on the radio dropping bombs. You know what I'm saying? The opposition is envying them. You know, Envy was doing car shows, but Flex for sure was the first dude known for the car shows, especially out of NY. But it was definitely Flex, the first DJ known for the car shows. I believe Clue used to do them too. Shout out Clue, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, due to this real estate fraud stuff going on, they were really getting at Envy. You know, Envy got these real estate allegations with him, Caesar Pena. You know, DJ Envy been trying to distance himself in this whole ordeal, screaming that he's been gypped out the whole process at a whole $500K. So, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying, who also does car shows, him and Envy, at first it seemed like it just started, you know, just like some trash talking between whose car show was hotter. And then, you know, Rose kind of took it overboard. And then here, he even took it more overboard. But I can't show y'all. So y'all make sure y'all gonna go to World Star right here to get the whole 9-minute clippy, you know what I'm saying, where Rose is going crazy like, yeah, I got a bunion on my toe. And I know somebody who can get it, who can work it out for me. I know who to call. Oh, my God, it was hilarious. Just from a funny aspect. I need y'all to let me know what the vibes are on this. You know, I spoke on this before about Envy and the whole situation with that. You know, Rose had been going at him hard, very hard, like definitely been crossing the line. You know what I'm saying? Taking it overboard. I don't know, like, I feel like the beef stems from something way deeper than car shows. What it stems from, you know, I can't tell you. I need some more, you know, facts and details on the matter. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to get that for y'all quick, fast, in a hurry. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Hit that like notification, subscribe button. Like I said, I apologize for the audio situation before, you know what I'm saying. Shout out my boy AGM Stacks on the last episode holding me down, you know what I'm saying. Like, as I said, that shit was going up, you know what I'm saying. A lot of y'all checking it out right now, and we coming with it, you know what I'm saying. If you're late to the party, go to my live section right here, You know what I'm saying? Check it out right here. Joe Budden addressing Natasha K, getting at him about not dropping that interview, him confirming that it will not be dropped. AGM Stacks and I, you know what I'm saying, we locked in on that joint, gave you all the vibes, you know what I'm saying, 2 days ago, and everybody been checking it out. Moving on. All right, YNW Portland, you know what I'm saying, the Cody and the YNW Melly case, the murder trial of YNW Juvie and YNW Sack Chaser, has his hearing pushed back to January 2024. I'm going to read y'all some details. The YNW Melly saga has found the rapper awaiting jury selection for his second trial of an alleged double murder. The jury selection for the next trial begins on October 9th. Now a court date has been revealed for Melly's co-defendant, YNW Portland. Portland was the one who drove the victim of the shooting allegedly done by Melly. Portland is also thought to be the only witness alive. Portland was supposed to have a hearing on September 29th, but the hearing was pushed back to January 12th, 2024. It was noted that Portland will be tried separately from Melly. An attorney for Melly, Stuart Adelson, said a jury will unlikely be selected for Melly's trial before Thanksgiving. So they're pushing back Melly's trial as far as they can. You know what I'm saying? Those are the vibes on that. It's a lot going on over there with this Melly trial. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had the mistrial, a lot of evidence. They were trying to point the phones, the shorties, everything. The girlfriend at the time girlfriend's mother at the time retracting the statement. You know, I always tell you that a good source to get all the background information is that boy King AK-47, Voice of the Street. Shout out King AK-47 about 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to him on his live stream, and you know what I'm saying? It was nothing but love. So shout out that boy King AK-47, Voice of the Streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's the latest update on this YNW Melly case. YNW Portland is clearly a key, you know, factor in this case, even though they're being tried separately. Testimony from him, they're trying to get him to flip on Melly. So far, he has not. Those are the facts that I got, and that's all I can really tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really spoke on this situation a lot. You know what I'm saying? Go to my previous episodes if you're late to the party. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all real right on y'all Saturday, so I'm just giving y'all the facts and the news and the updates, holding it down. Got my boy AGM Stacks coming through, possibly next episode. CTY Not will be in the building, you know what I'm saying, as well. So we working on things. We got things we got to iron out and everything like that. And also new content in the mix too. All right, yo. So latest news. If you haven't hit that like, notification, and subscribe button, you were tweaking right now. Hit that like button one time, man. See people in the chat. See people up in here. Yo, fess me up, yo. Hit that like button. Diddy accused of working against other black-owned businesses by starting his liquor brand, I don't know how to pronounce it. Diageo? I'm going to say Diageo. Anyway, Diddy has been wrapped up in a lawsuit with liquor company Diageo. Previously, Diddy created Ciroc Vodka and De Leon Tequila. The lawsuit finds Diddy alleging that Diageo promoted Ciroc and De Leon to urban markets, while brands backed by white people like Casamigos were given a higher favor. However, Diageo has fired back at the claim from Diddy in the lawsuit. Diageo claims that Diddy and his company Combs Wine and Spirits conducted forms of racial discrimination despite him publicly being in support of black people. Diageo alleges Diddy discouraged Diageo from working with other black business people and influencers. Combs demanded that Diageo redirect millions of dollars of earned mark to support each cause, to support such causes to him personally. The company also said Diddy went off on Diageo, directed $100 million towards hospital workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. From there, Diageo said Diddy threatened to then reach out to every news outlet to burn the house down and cause maximum damage to Diageo and the De Leon brand by making public accusations of racism if Diageo refused to write the check. Stay tuned for more updates. All right, this case is getting ugly. You know what I'm saying? On some civil shit, Diddy trying to get the bag, going back and forth. A lot of alleged stuff going on there. Is way beyond my pay grade. Just giving y'all the business vibes of what Diddy and his team are navigating through to get the bag and settle this lawsuit. Now, they're alleging that Diddy's the one saying, hey, y'all don't fuck with the black people, man. Just give all the bag to me. Now, you know, is this occurring because, you know, Diddy has a reputation of pretty much snaking black people and black artists and entertainers and businesses too, you know. He does have a little rep for that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, is that, like, why, you know, is his lawyer drawing that up for that to, you know, be the defense? Or do you believe that Diddy is exonerated of this BS and, you know, they tweaking? Y'all let me know in the comments. I need to know the vibes, man. Hit that, like, notification, subscribe button. You know how I'm doing. TNT, Take Notes TV, baby. We on a Saturday, live and lit. Nike Notes, you know what I'm saying? Fresh braids for the gang. Erica Mena calls out Mona Scott, saying she's trying to save face after Erica Mena's monkey backlash comment. You feel me? So Erica Mena was previously removed from Love and Hip Hop after she referred to an artist castmate Spice as a monkey. The viral clip caused much debate, and Mena seemingly apologized for the comments before walking them back in later statements. Mena claimed the show allowed her to continue filming after the incident with Spice, and then during a discussion with the show's castmates, she said she's just as black as they are. Now, Mena has more words, this time from Mona Scott Young, after the TV producer appeared on The Way Up and with Angela Yee and addressed the topic. While speaking about the show, Young said that the machine itself is self-sustaining. I am not in the field, and I know it's hard for people to understand that, which is why, you know, it's like a double-edged sword, right? Many reacted to Young's response saying, so, Mona Scott, you saying that fake Olivia Pope post wasn't you handling anything, quote unquote, just you desperately trying to save face like the network is. All right, so you know what I'm saying? This is the post right here where it came from Mena. You feel me? Now, just chiming in on this real quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't care for this. I'm just giving y'all the vibes because, you know what I'm saying, Mena got in the news for the whole monkey comment. You know what I'm saying? You said the comment, you know what I'm saying? You can't really blame it on Mona. Yes, Mona's trying to save face. Yes, Mona's trying to be like Olivia Pope right now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, keep her hands away from it. She's earned that standpoint. So, yeah, those are definitely the vibes. But nothing's going to happen to Mona, in my opinion. Y'all drop down in the comments and y'all let me know the vibes, how I'm turning up on a Saturday, giving you all the stories. If you're late to the party, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do Real Right, Take Notes TV. Always giving y'all the vibes, updating y'all efficiently the way I do, you know what I'm saying, taking care of business at the same time. All right, Ebony K. Williams encourages black women to prioritize marriage while simultaneously earning degrees. All right, Ebony K. Williams is encouraging black women to not keep their partnership goals on the back burner in favor of professionalism and academic pursuits, as delaying partnership comes with its own consequences. All right, Ebony speaks on the reality that needs to be said. On Wednesday, September 27th, The Griot shared a clip from a new installment of The Griot with Ebony K. Williams that showcased the Real Housewives of New York City alum discussing the subject of pursuing partnership as a young, educated professional. She said that despite one's accomplishment, the marriage and partnership market value for black women is still depreciating with every passing year. As a result, Ebony K. Williams let it be known that she wants younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after it, that if that's what they choose. The reality that needs to be said is that out loud, that as black men age, the desirability increases, thus their optionality of women is always expanding, and the exact opposite is true for black women. The attorney, who has never been married, added, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue the Mrs. degree right along with that BA or JD. Toward the end of the clip, Ebony noted that her ultimate intention was to let black women know about the consequences of not giving relationship the same priority as one's professional pursuits. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? She got really beat up, like, in backlash from other women for saying this, you know what I'm saying? Now, Ebony K. Williams, you know what I'm saying? She says a lot of off-the-wall stuff. Her views are liberal, conservative. I don't know what they are, you know what I'm saying? She's a little different. She was on, I did a live where I reported her on on Charlemagne and DJ Envy at the Breakfast Club, where, you know, they were getting at her, especially Envy, that episode. But, you know, shout out Ebony K. Williams regardless. And I know people are coming at you, but there is a lot of validity in what you're saying. I agree, like, you know what I'm saying, to the point of black men's opportunities expanding and increasing in desirability, and black women's decreasing as they age. I see it time and time again in the workplace, in all aspects of you know what I'm saying, life. You know, women who, you know, I've been fortunate to see a lot of blessed black women. You know what I'm saying, who are beautiful and deserve true happiness. But you know, happiness and ideals and stuff and stubbornness, and now their independence. You know, and unwillingness to compromise. I feel in some instances, but it's not just them, because men been like this for decades on end. You know what I'm saying? But the times have changed, so the standards and the way we view equality need to be reassessed and really, like, you know, discussed circumstantially through each relationship, you know, as it occurs, yo. And this is a real issue that we have, and not just black people, but yes, us as a culture and as a people, minorities. You know what I'm saying? We got, like, you know, there's a gap. Marriage rate is decreasing. Divorce rate is increasing. Broken homes. I'm one to know this. You know what I'm saying? And I come from a family, you know, parents who were married to this day. So just giving y'all the vibes on that. I do want to revisit this at another time, because I want a female's opinion on this to really give y'all perspective. So I'm going to try to do my best to do that. But those are the vibes for now. But if you are a lady tuning in to myself and are part of this TNT movement, go ahead and drop down in that comment and give me the vibes, because we live and lit on this Saturday. Hit that like, notification, and subscribe button, man. We lit. Damn. How, like, often do I got to really give y'all the vibes, yo, on a Saturday without y'all fessing me up in return, man? I can't keep doing this. Y'all got to really show me the love, man. We out here, man, you know what I'm saying, on this Saturday. Rock with your boy, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, yo. We got a couple more stories, yo. I'm going through it the way I do. One man gang today. Take Notes TV. You know how we do. Shout out my boy CT Why Not. Shout out my boy AGM Stacks. And shout out that TNT movement. All right, and some crazy news, because you know y'all want the drama. You know what we here to talk about. We here to talk about a lot of murder today, unfortunately. But Chicago rapper and 600 member, Chirac rapper and 600 member McAdoo reportedly found dead in his cell. Oh, man. So, according to multiple reports, Chirac rapper and 600 member McAdoo, real name Machiavel Sampson, was reportedly found dead in his jail cell. He was fighting a double murder charge prior to his untimely death. The cause of his death remains unknown at this time. Oh, this is real scarce news. You know what I'm saying? As you see, he was fighting a double murder charge. RIP 600 McAdoo. I don't know what's going on. Chirac, you know, is notorious for, you know, just always having some wild shit going on, man. So, you know, we got to get more facts on that. But RP 600 McAdoo. Those are the latest vibes on that. Hit that like, notification, subscribe button, man. Like, how many stories I got to give y'all? How much, like, you know, input for the culture I got to do? Raiders defensive end Chandler Jones arrested in Las Vegas following his bizarre social media post. Raiders defensive end Chandler Jones was arrested in Las Vegas for allegedly violating a protective order. The details of the incident and the protective order are unknown. Jones was taken into custody without incident and has his initial court date set for December 4th. The arrest follows a series of troubling social media posts by Jones, who has been away from the team all season. In these posts, he expressed a discontent with the Raiders organization, accused team officials, the NFL, and the Raiders issued statements expressing concern for Jones and empathizing that they are closely monitoring the situation. The NFL issued a brief statement on Friday, and it read, "We have been closely monitoring the matter and have been in constant communication with the Raiders." Followed by the Raiders, who stated the Raiders are hopeful that Chandler Jones receives the care that he needs. The team said he, his family, and all those involved are in our thoughts. As this is now a legal matter, we will not be providing further comment. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. He was like accusing the league of having something to do with Aaron Hernandez's death. You know, I really need to get CT Why Not on this, yo, to really break it down, yo, but we're going to revisit this. Now, let me tell you something, yo. That something's in the water, yo, where it's like, I don't know what's going on here, man. Like, the minute he came out, you know what I'm saying? Now, he was away from the team dealing with some stuff for a while. He's like a high-profile player, getting older, but I think he was an NFL top 100 prior to the season starting. I don't know mentally what's going on, but the protective order, getting arrested for that, where does that coincide with him on this bizarre rant? I don't know. The timing is very interesting. I got to get y'all more facts on that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you know how we did on the sports news. My last story that I broke for y'all, my last episode, I spoke about Damian Lillard being traded from the Blazers to the Bucks, and we got more insight on why, things went sour with Portland, or why Dame ultimately decided to leave, and that's Dame alleging that the Clippers claimed, or he claims that the Blazers made him fake an injury to get a better pick in the draft. Damian Lillard was recently traded to the Milwaukee Bucks in what felt like a long journey for the NBA star to navigate. Now Lillard has spoken candidly about the trade situation from Portland. While chatting with Bleacher Report, Lillard spoke highly of his time in Portland, but reflected on how he feels about the trade. He stated, "How the summer played out behind the scenes definitely left a sour taste in my mouth. Ugh. But it doesn't change the amazing experiences I've had with the Trailblazers in this city. I'll always cherish this place. This is my home. I'll always live here regardless," the NBA star said. Lillard then noted he was asked by the Trailblazers to fake a calf injury for the last 10 games of the 2022-2023 season so they could get a better draft pick. From there, Lillard noted that the bridge between him and Portland was burned, with Blazers GM Joe Cronin reportedly not speaking to the star player when he came to the team's facility. Stay tuned for more updates. Now, I'll say this on the matter real quick. My boy AGM Stacks had real great content, even talking about some alleged tampering coming out from Jimmy Butler in regards to this whole Bucks trade, because the Heat were the main target for this Damian Lillard trade, and out of nowhere the Bucks came. However, you know what I'm saying, I definitely, and I think Dame ultimately wanted to go to the Heat, so they didn't want to do what Dame ultimately wanted to do, I feel, in this matter. And you know what I'm saying, it sounds real believable. The NBA, like I had mentioned on my last story with y'all, go to my channel right here, in the live section. Best me up if you late to the party. You know what I'm saying? Get the vibe. Shout out that boy AGM Stacks. But like I said, the NBA is notorious for shiesty activity behind the scenes, yo. They rig the stuff, the games and stuff. You know how we do. My boy AGM Stacks and I, we be on that sports betting. So, we very in tune with the rigging and the shiestiness of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all got to tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? We got more coming for y'all. Hey, hit that like, notification, and subscribe button. We at the last story of the hour, speaking about Keefe D getting locked up for the murder of Tupac. Shit getting ugly. You hear me? Vlad has something to do with it. Everybody tap in. I need the vibes with y'all jacking, yo. Was Vlad shiesty for this? Like, who's to blame for this, yo? Who's to blame for this tragedy right now? It's a tragedy, but who's to blame for people knowing about Keefe D killing Pac, or being a part of the murder, but getting immunity, but then violating his proffer, and we are where we are now, doing mad Vlad interviews, re-incriminating himself, and we are where we are. All right, Keefe D indictment released after arrest in connection to Tupac's murder. The indictment against Dwayne Keefe D. Davis has been released in connection to the 1996 drive-by shooting in Las Vegas, which claimed the life of the rap icon Tupac Shakur. The indictment lays out the extent of Keefe D's alleged involvement. In addition to the premeditated nature of the crime, details Keefe D providing during his exclusive Vlad TV interview are the core of the indictment, as he now sits in police custody. I'm going to reiterate that statement because I read it all messed up. Details Keefe D provided during his exclusive Vlad TV interview are the core of the indictment, as he now sits in police custody. Oh my God. So letting y'all know, this is all due to these Vlad TV's interviews, you know what I'm saying? There's the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? If you need to go get tuned in today, you go to Vlad, who's reporting that most of this evidence is coming from himself snitching on himself in these Vlad TV's interviews. Gets us to our next point, where Vlad admits that the police contacted him about Keefe D, and he claims he didn't cooperate. and we're going to read this, and then we're going to wrap up. I'm going to give y'all the vibes the way I do. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was reportedly arrested Friday, September 29th for his alleged involvement in the Tupac murder. His arrest came after a string of interviews, including multiple interviews with Vlad TV, where the suspect detailed how the shooting was carried out and what caused it. This is something that was not like unheard of for the last 30 years, but the shocking turn of events started when Keefe D's house in Nevada was raided as part of an ongoing investigation into Tupac's death. The news left both fans and skeptics alike surprised, considering the age of the case and the multiple documentaries, about 30 of them, that have covered it over the years. I was just looking at one on Hulu yesterday. Speculations were rife about the true intentions behind the raid. Some believe it may be an attempt to initiate a real prosecution, while others think it could be mere formality to push for a plea deal and close the case quickly. The ruckus response to the raid spilled over not only into the media but law enforcement as well. In a recent sit-down with the Bomb First, DJ Vlad revealed he received multiple phone calls and emails from the police regarding his footage of Keefe D. However, he chose not to cooperate with law enforcement and stated that the Vlad TV platform would not be used to incarcerate its guests, even if it means facing subpoenas and legal battles. This is much speculation and what the grand jury hopes to achieve in the pursuit of Keefe D's uncut footage. However, Vlad assured that almost every second of the recording has already been released publicly, leaving very little room for any hidden evidence. Nevertheless, questions remain about the potential conviction of Keefe D. Critics argue that without substantial evidence, Keefe D could simply claim to have fabricated his statements for financial gain. The crux of this matter lies in the proffer agreement between Keefe D and Greg Caden. You know about that detective who was on the scene and pretty much dealt with this murder, former Las Vegas PD Greg Caden, which could determine whether or not the statements made by Keefe D can be used against him. Greg Caden, an individual intricately involved in the investigation, asserts that the proffer agreement was only applicable to a single session. Anything Keefe D has said outside of the agreement could potentially be used against him. However, many experts believe that the legal gray area will need to be carefully dissected and argued in the courtroom. All right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go here for the clip where you can see Vlad discussing the matter, you know what I'm saying, and all that. We're going to talk about this real quick, you know what I'm saying? I got to get the gang back here to give y'all the real vibes. Y'all drop down in my comments and let me know what y'all jacking with that. All right, so before I wrap up, you know what I'm saying, let me give y'all the vibes on this, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people blaming Vlad for this interview for getting Keefe D locked up. And I'll tell you this, like, it's clear as day, there's no way to debate it. The interview is why Keefe D got locked up. That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. The interview is why Keefe D got locked up. This is not the first time Vlad has gotten somebody locked up or shot up. All right, you know what I'm saying? This is not the first time. There's countless people we can name. All right, but as I reiterate in this story, you know what I'm saying? Keefe D got away with murder, literally, was out on the street and was still banging, you know, acting thorough as shit, going hard in the paint at 60 years old, you know what I'm saying, and doing all this. Then for, you know, to get the bread and the money, sat down with Vlad, you know what I'm saying, and numerous other platforms, because it's not just Vlad you can get this intel from. There's other platforms that he sat down with, mad dudes he done sat down with, you know what I'm saying, that got Keefe D interviews. All you got to do is go on YouTube and find it out. So Keefe D is the one responsible ultimately for this. It's nobody else's fault but Keefe D's, all right? Because had he not sat down with Vlad, he'd have sat down somewhere else. Anyone who's going to give him a bag and do the same damn thing, all right? Now, as far as this court case goes and the fabrication aspect and the defense can work up something. Does Keefe D have the funds to really build up a good defense is another question you really got to ask. I don't know the answer to that, you know what I'm saying? But y'all drop down in the comments and give me the vibes on that. This is very fresh, you know what I'm saying? This is real raw, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to let me know as my battery's dying because I forgot to put the charger on, so I'm going to wrap up shortly right now in case the shit gets cut off. What the vibes are on Keefe D, you know what I'm saying? And Vlad TV, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? Is Vlad a culture vulture? Is Vlad responsible for the detriment of these rappers, gangbangers, and other stuff, or are they doing it to themselves, off of their own selves? Y'all let me know the vibes. You already know it's Take Notes TV, man. Like I said, my battery's dying and my charger's not on me. I apologize for that. We had technical sound difficulties, but I had to get the vibes for y'all early, you know what I'm saying, on a Saturday, because so much is going on. It's fresh, hit the news, and when you want it first, you want it from Take Notes TV. Shout out my boy, you know what I'm saying, who hit me in the comments and told me to speak on this. And with 5 minutes later, you know what I'm saying, I was on it, because this is how we vibe out. That's how we ride out. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all all the facts currently on the matter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to drop down in my comments and give me the vibe so I could give y'all a $150 giveaway coming up soon. Y'all keep fessing me up. Hit that like notification and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out that whole entire TNT movement. I want to shout out my boy AGM Stacks. I want to shout out my boy CT. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hit the comment section. Hit the comment section. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? DJ Vlad is responsible. You know what I'm saying? His content is responsible for Keefe D getting locked up. It came out. It's confirmed in the indictment. However, as I mentioned, multiple media platforms is doing the same damn thing. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what's up with these gangbangers, rappers incriminating themselves. With that, what's up with these white platforms quick to you know, get them jammed up and release this content. You know what I'm saying? And how do y'all feel about all that? You know what I'm saying? I need to know the vibes, man. Take Notes TV. We do it real raw the way that we do, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't ever going to stop. Like I said, I got more content coming for the gang, yo. Y'all stay locked in with me that way. Hit that like notification, subscribe one time. When shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Gleek, 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 gleek. You know how I'm rocking, man.